I'm going to be doing a foundation routine slash demo using this new foundation. This foundation is the Clinique Stay Matte Oil Free Foundation makeup, yeah. This foundation is supposed to be, you know, a matte finish, a sheer to moderate coverage, but it's a more natural matte finish. It's not going to be very, very, very dry. It's 100% fragrance free, and it has that oil control, and it's lightweight, so you're not going to be looking very oily throughout the day. So I decided to pick this up because I saw one of the girls that follows me on YouTube, or she comments on my sections, and she had done a video of this. She asked me to check out her channel, and I saw that she had actually reviewed this, or done a look using this foundation, and I was like, girl, that went on so flawless. So I was like, I gotta go pick that up. Plus, someone had asked me quite a while back if I could review this foundation, so finally getting around to this. This was 28 bucks, and I got this from Sephora because I had a $20 off coupon, so I just went ahead and got this and a few other things. So for this shade, I got the shade 28 Clove, and it's a little bit warm on my skin and in front of all of these lights when I'm filming, but in person it looks really, really, really good. It looks like it matches exactly to my skin tone. The only downfall I found with this foundation, because I did wear it yesterday, I don't like the coverage. It does state that it's kind of a natural matte finish and sheer to moderate coverage, but I personally love a full coverage, so the only thing I had to do with this is build the coverage. But for this video's sake, I just left it just alone so you guys could see that it does still kind of show the dark marks and dark spots that I have around my face just for this video purpose. But all in all, I really enjoy this foundation. As I mentioned, I bought this with my own money. I really did enjoy this foundation. I'm pretty combo skin, so I have pretty normal to dry around the perimeter of my face, and my nose area is pretty oily. This did get a little bit oily in my nose area, but I don't know what will not get oily there. So all in all, I like this foundation. I will find myself reaching for this one more than the Becca foundation, just because the Becca foundation is a little bit more matte drying than this one. This one's a lot less kind of drying. I will reiterate a lot of these points in this video, so if you guys do hear them over and over, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just forget that I've said it already. So if you guys would like to see how I wear and apply this foundation, then please keep on watching. If I missed any point in this video that you guys think that, you know, or want to know or anything like that, then please leave me a comment down below so I can answer any of your questions. But yes, 28 Clove is my shade. I know that's one thing that a lot of you guys will be wondering. So I will see you guys very soon, and I will also link all of the products down below so you guys know where you can buy them and everything like that. And I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye. Happy holiday. Hi guys, so today in this video we are going to be reviewing the Clinique Stay Matte Oil Free Makeup Foundation. I've seen a couple reviews on this, and I've seen a couple of you guys ask me if I could review this makeup, this foundation, I should say. This foundation runs about, I believe it was $28, so it's the cheaper foundation of foundations at Sephora. So I went ahead and picked this up. Plus, I kind of have oily skin, not too much oily. Everywhere around the perimeter of my face is pretty normal to dry, but my T-zone and forehead, center of my forehead, is pretty oily. So I just like to go with a matte foundation, and I have tested this out previously. I wore this foundation yesterday, and this foundation is probably one of the more, I don't want to say matter foundation. The Clinique foundation compared to my Becca foundation, I find that the Becca foundation is a little bit more drying around the perimeter of my face, but this Clinique foundation stays a little bit more matte in my T-zone. So that is pretty much a comparison between the two. In the Becca foundation, I'm in the shade Sandalwood, and in the Clinique foundation, I'm in the shade 28 Clove. So that's the difference. They're pretty similar, but this Clinique one matches my skin a lot better. This is the darkest shade in the Clinique foundation as well. So I'm just going to be testing this foundation out, but I just wanted to show you guys the two of them. So the Becca foundation has 20 milliliters and the Clinique foundation has 30 milliliters. This one has 1.35 fluid ounces, and this one has 1 fluid ounce. So you get a little bit more in the Becca one, but you're also going to be paying a little bit more. I think this foundation was about $30-something. I will make sure I leave all of the prices down below in the description box so you guys know for sure how much they are and link them on Sephora. This one was $28. So we're just going to go ahead and go with this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin, and I always prime my skin just because it creates a barrier between my skin, fills in my pores, and just makes the foundation go on a lot more smooth. So for that, I'm going to be using the Balm Time Balm Face Primer, and I've really been loving this one. This one is a silicone-based primer as well, so it just goes on really, really smoothly. So I like to just put some in my cheek area, my nose, and then I also like to work it around the rest of my face, mainly down here in my kind of like chin area. So then, as I mentioned, I'm going to be using this Clinique Stay Matte Foundation. This is a squeezy tube, so it's really awesome because you're going to make sure you get everything out of this bottle and you don't have to worry about trying to pump it out. So I'm going to use this. Once again, I'm in the shade 28 Clove. This isn't full coverage, you guys. You're going to have to either build up the coverage or use, if you have kind of dark spots like I do, use a skin tone concealer to kind of conceal all of that. But I'm just going to show you guys how I apply it. And for applying it, I use a damp beauty blender, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I just like to squeeze it onto my face. Whoop! And get it on my pajama shirt. I mainly like to focus a lot of the foundation down in my cheek area because that's where I have the most dark spots. So this foundation showing up on my skin is a little warm, but by the time we're done with our face, it will not look like that. So as you all can see, it kind of gives me like a nice amount of coverage, but down here, I still have some dark spots that peek through. So for a very nice natural finish foundation that's going to keep you guys matte and not going to be a lot of coverage, if you don't need a lot of coverage, it's an awesome foundation. So I'm going to go in and conceal, and for concealing today, I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I did go and pick up another one. I showed you guys on my Snapchat, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, and for this, I'm using the shade Amande. So then once again, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. So to set my face and all of my concealer, I'm going to use the Sephora Bright Set Setting Powder, and this is kind of like a yellowy shade, if you guys can see it in the container. If my coloring keeps going in and out, I really, really do apologize, and I'm really, really sorry. Yeah, I don't know, it's just really weird. So I'm going to use this to set it, and I'm going to use a Sigma F45 tapered highlighting brush to do so. This is a very, very, very finely melded powder, so yeah, it's really, really, really nice. It's kind of like that banana shade as well, so I'm just going to use this to press underneath and kind of set all of that concealer, because if I don't, it will definitely budge and shift on me and crease, and we don't want to be creasy McCrease crease. And it also takes away shine if you feel like your face is a little shiny, which right now my face is just natural, like kind of looks a little natural, so. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with this Rimmel London Stay Matte Pressed Powder just to set the rest of my face. That way my contouring products go on a little bit more smooth, because if I don't, it will kind of be really, really splotchy and like spotty. So for that, I'm going to use a Sigma F70 large powder brush. And just use that. This is also going to help your face stay matte if you need to. And after that, I'm going to go in and contour, and I'm using my Nikki Garrett contouring palette. You guys already know about my Nikki Garrett contouring palette, how much I love it, how much I use, and how much I rave about it. This is about 14 bucks from Contour. This is about 14 bucks from Amazon. God, I can't get my words out. And with that, I'm going to use a Sigma F05 small contouring brush just to chisel out my cheekbones. So right in here. Just to kind of give my face a little bit more dimension and a little bit more structure. Some people like to kind of suck their cheeks in to kind of find where their natural contour line is. But I just kind of go like this. And I'm also going to touch at the top of my forehead just to give it a smaller appearance. And then I'm going to take a Sigma 839 Buff and Blend, kind of like a small eyeshadow brush, and contour my nose. And then for blush, I'm going to use this NYX blush in the shade Mocha. It's just a really pretty pink blush, just to bring a little bit of flush of color into my skin. And I'm going to use a Sigma Dual Fiber brush / the blush brush in the number F15. So I'm just going to swirl that into there, get a little bit of that blush. And then the last thing that I'm going to do for this kind of demo / review of this product, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter illuminator in the shade So Hollywood, and I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheekbones. And for that, I'm going to use a Sigma Soft Blend Concealer F64 brush. And I like to use this because it's pretty small, so it's going to get right where I want it for my highlight. And for the sake of this video, I'm not going to put on a lot just because y'all be hating. Nah. I'm also going to put some on the tip of my nose and down the bridge of my nose. And also my Cupid's bow. Looks like a gold mustache, huh? I know someone's going to say that. And then right at the top, so that way when I turn my forehead, the light will hit right above my brow. And then I'm just going to grab my dual fiber brush and just make sure it's all blended. And you guys, that pretty much completes my demo / showing you guys how I used my foundation and concealer and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Mwah. Bye.